Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is CherryBoy, welcome back to Ace Academy. We are back, baby! Now before we get right back into it, I apologize if my voice sounds a little hoarse or strained. I just got done recording for a thingamajig, so yeah. Anyway, let's get right back into it. I wake up after the first sound of my alarm and hop out of bed. Whoop! Today is the interview. As I get dressed, I practice my speech in my head. This great nation founded on 4 body pillows was... Wait. Wait a sec, wrong speech. Breakfast goes by in a blur as I try to anticipate what questions they will ask me. Indeed. Before long, I reach the campus. As if in a daze, I go to class and take a seat by the window.
Good morning, class. I hope you are all prepared for the pop quiz.
Pop quiz? I didn't hear about a pop quiz!
You are absolutely right. That is why, young man, it is called a pop quiz.
Whoa. The only person who is amused by that is the professor. Ah, yes. He hands 1 page out to each student, and as soon as I'm staring at a sheet of questions. What is the difference between overheating a core and draining a core? It's the same thing. Overheating occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, while draining a core is when the total energy available is depleted. Draining occurs when a core is utilized too much in a short span of time, while overheating the core when the total energy available is depleted. Pick C, it's always C! I go to circle C and realize that it isn't a multiple choice question. Curse you, pop quiz! I scribble down what I think might be correct, but I doubt it is. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. That sounds about right. I spent some time completing the rest of the questions. Yes, this sounds about right. This sounds right. Yes, this sounds about right. Yes, this is all right. With my quiz complete, I handed it in at the front of the class. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Of course. I nod and return to my seat. The professor waits for the rest of the class to finish before beginning the lesson. Alrighty. We're doing it, fam. We are breezing by this thing.
That is all for today. Have a good afternoon.
And you too as well, sir. Where's the sir? And Mr. Professor. Alright, as soon as class is dismissed, I rush out of the building. I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet. I'm not sure why I'm in such a hurry. I still have a few hours before I need to meet Yuna. I wonder what I should do to pass the time. WRYYYYYY show. Of course, we're gonna hang out with the bro show. Why not? Show. Maybe Shell's down to hang for a bit. Yeah. Let's bro out. I call him, but the phone rings for a while before it connects. Hey, show. Hello, you have reached 1-800-GET-SWOLE. How may I help you today? Yeah. Frat, bro. Say what now? Yeah, how about an order of, how much for an order of swole? I'm looking for sure. How much for an order of swole? I'd like to make 5 orders of swole, please. Thank you for your patronage. That'll be 400 pounds deadlift, 10 reps of 50-pound curls, and a gallon of strawberry flavored whey. Whey man. You guys have really raised the prices since my last order. Sorry, customer bro, the economy just isn't what it used to be, or the bro economy. The bro economy isn't what it used to be. I hear you, but as a loyal customer, I deserve a discount. I hear moving on the line.
Hey, sorry about that. One of the guys picked up my phone while I was in the bathroom.
Great. That's okay. Do you have class right now?
Nope.
Alright, cool, bro. Let's do something.
Sure. You still on campus?
Yep, I'm in the middle of it. Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
You should come over and meet the brosips.
Whoa, brosips? More broskies? Sure, I'll be there in a few. Oh, we're gonna meet the bros. Cool, let's bro out, everybody, let's bro. She opens the door and I'm assaulted by the stench of cheap Sapporo? Yeah, Sapporo.
Welcome to mi casa.
Whoa, your casa smells like beer and sweat. Your casa smells like beer and sweat.
That, my friend, is the scent of men.
Manly men. I never knew. Is that what I smell like? No, this is just stink. Is that I take a surreptitious? Surreptitious? Alright, that's sorry. I take a what the heck is that? Surreptitious. Sorry, I take a surreptitious whiff of myself. I take a surreptitious whiff of myself. Real men smell like soap. How else do you expect a lady to get close to you? Yeah, we smell like Old Spice, baby. Show's eyes go wide.
So that's what I've been doing wrong. I'm learning so much.
I know, right? He grins. Ah, yes. I follow a show through the house when suddenly a ball flies in my face.
Whoa, watch out!
Whoa! Catch! Catch! My arm shoots out and I catch the ball midair.
Dude, that was sick!
I know, right? Shazam! A couple of shows dorm mates run up to me. A couple of shows dorm mates run up to me. Dorm, not door. Dorn. A couple of shows dorm mates run up to me. Good reflexes, man! Yeah, bro.
Wait, show. Isn't this guy the pilot on your team?
Yeah, that's right. How you doing?
Yep, that's right.
How you doing? Bro.
Bro.
Oh, there, bro. Wait, was he voiced before? I don't hear anything. Alright. Where is it?
Bro.
Oh, bro. Bro.
Bro! We watched the qualifiers. You were awesome.
Bro, I know, right? Okay. The way to get those two gears with your bare fist was badass! So badass! It was a close call. I had it in the bag. I'm only gonna get better from here. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm not gonna settle for anything less than first in the rankings. That's the right attitude, man! Yeah! That's the right attitude, man! Yeah!
When you're number one, give us a shout out, bro.
Totally, bro! Count on it. Count on it, bros. Count on it. Yeah. Like, cool, like, count on it, baby. We're counting on it, bros. Yeah, look. We continue down the hall towards showroom, leaving his bros back to their game of indoor football. Everywhere I turn, there's at least an empty beer bottle. The trash cans are spilling with trash, and there are takeout boxes left in random areas. Quite the place you got here.
You like it? It feels really genuine, doesn't it?
Totally. Maybe a little too genuine.
I guess it can be kind of overwhelming. I really do like it here, though.
Yep. Just hanging with your bros. She opens the door to his room, and I'm relieved by how clean it is. There are a few clothes and books scattered about the room, but nothing on the floor. Oh, cool. His room is decorated with posters of scantily clad action movie heroines and video game warriors. There's a huge TV facing his bed, and he has a multitude of gaming platforms set up around it. Cool. And now, as we are here, we got to know, fam. Where's your body pillow? Where's your booby mouse pad? I know you got one, bro. I take a seat on his bed while Sho sits at his desk. Why do you like it here so much? Why do you like it here so much?
I'm surrounded by my brothers. What's not to like?
I know, right, bro? Bromance for life, bros. Yeah. You have any real bros?
Yeah, just one. He's older.
Ugh. You have any real bros? How much older? Does he go to Ace too?
No, he's way older.
Like what? Like 3 times your age? Do you miss him? Sho shrugs.
I suppose I do, but not so much in a brotherly way. He was more of a father to me than my father was. He's currently working overseas, though.
I see. Does he visit often? He's got a brother complex. That explains a lot, actually. He's got a brother complex. Brocon.
Don't go calling me a brocon.
I can see it all so clearly. The absence of an older brother figure has left a void so dark in your heart that you find yourself compensating for it by living in a house full of bros. So dark in your heart that you find yourself compensating for it by living in a house full of bros.
How do you come up with this stuff?
Because I'm the protagonist.
Anyway, enough about my family. Since you're here, how about a few matches?
Sure, but let's go for it. This actually lied. No wonder you're so happy to live in a house full of guys.
What?
You've got enough brothers to last a lifetime. You got enough brothers. You got enough brothers to last. You've got enough brothers to last a lifetime. Show grins.
Isn't it great?
I know, right?
Anyway, enough about my family. Since you're here.
Now I'm interested in what this one is. Does he visit often? Does he visit often? Does he visit often? Do you get to see him much?
Not really. We usually only see him once a year.
Oh man, I guess living so far away can make visiting difficult. I guess living so far away can make visiting difficult. Sho nods. He doesn't seem too bothered by it.
Anyway, enough about my family. Since you're here, how about a few matches?
Alright, yeah, sure. Sho, toss me a controller. Oh, I thought we were gonna go into the mechs again. You're on, bro. You're on. You're on. Alright, I kick Sho's ass at video games until he has to leave for class. Oh, that's right. I forgot my interview. Oh god. Yuna's already waiting for me at the library. A tablet with the SBA logo is clutched in her hands. 1 second, fam. Water break. Whew. Let's go. She smiles and breathes a sigh of relief when she sees me.
Oh, good. You're still wearing your uniform. I forgot to tell you yesterday to wear it, and remembered too late to text you.
So, what? I show up in my tank top and sweatpants. Sup? All right, let's do this interview. Oh, I was so preoccupied on what I should say today that I forgot to think about what I forgot to think about what I'd wear. No worries. I hope my voice sounds more confident than I feel. No worries. Yuna notices the waver in my voice. She places a hand on my shoulder. The heat of her hand soothes my nerves, and I relax a little bit. Soothes my nerves, and I relax a little bit.
Okay, well, are you ready to go?
No, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. She starts toward the bus stop. When I stop her, I can drive us. Oh, the blush. Her cheeks turn pink, but she grins widely. I'm immediately reminded of how her face lit up the last time she saw my bike.
That would be great.
Oh, she's into it. Oh, she's into me. Yeah, she's into us, fam. I lead her to my bike, and we both hop on with ease. Yeah! Once she's settled, we speed off. Yuna directs me where to go, and eventually tells me to park in front of an impressive building. It's narrow, but shoots straight into the sky, cutting through the clouds. Sorry, here we go. Yes, this building. I've been here before when I get my ID, I think. As we walk in, a perky receptionist greets us from behind her desk.
Welcome to WorkTap Corporation. How may I help you?
Well, baby, you told me I could tell. Well, baby, I'll let you know how you can help me. How about you and I go out to dinner, baby? Wait, it's not wrong game. Yuna steps forward.
I'm Yuna Misaki from Ace Academy's SBA. We have an appointment with Mr. Takeda.
Right, I'm not dandy. Get hit on every girl. Okay. The receptionist smiles and gestures to the empty chairs.
Of course. If you'll please take a seat, he'll be with you shortly.
Of course, and you can keep me company until then. Wait, wrong game. Sorry. As soon as we take our seats, the receptionist types a rapid sequence into her computer, then drags the document from her monitor onto her tablet and disappears into a hall in the back. I glance at Yuna. She's meticulously going over her notes. Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? No, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Nervous. Sorry. Are you nervous? She thinks for a minute.
Not as much as I thought I'd be. Are you?
Totally. I'm either really nervous or really hungry. Nobody can resist these pearly whites. Nerves are like feelings, and they don't exist. I'm either really nervous or really... My stomach is in knots. My stomach is in knots. Yuna smiles encouragingly.
Don't worry. You'll do great.
Thank you. Her confidence helped me ease my nerves, and I smile back, but I wonder what this is. Nobody can resist these pearly whites. Yeah, these pearly whites, yeah. Nah, I've got my secret weapon.
What's that?
Well, I flash her a smile. Yeah. One look at me and she'll be hooked.
We're meeting with a man.
I freeze as I run the scenario in my head. It could still work, you know. Like, everyone's gotta appreciate like a nice smile, right? Yuna chuckles. I'm not ready. Nerves are like feelings. They don't exist. No, there's no point in being nervous.
I guess not, but it's not something that's easy to control.
Perhaps that's true for some, but not for me. But not me. She glances skeptically at me. Like, very dark and mysterious. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Yuna chuckles. Okay, so the receptionist comes back and gestures for us to follow her. Gestures for us to follow her. Her ponytail bounces behind her. She walks briskly down the hall and directs us into a spacious office. Oh, the bouncing bounce. Hello there. Sup, man? A portly older man sits behind an old-fashioned mahogany desk. His jowls wiggle as he offers us seats, which we both take. The walls are painted white, but one wall has a translucent sheen with Yuna's SBA submission packet projected on it. Alright, cool. Sorry about that, fam. Here's your squeaks in protest as he leans forward to greet us. How you doing, man? I need to get these. CGs. I need to get these. CG! And I need this one too. CG! Okay, here we go. Here's your squeaks in protest as he leans forward to greet us.
Miss Misaki, it's a pleasure to see you again.
Likewise. I mean, yes.
Thank you for agreeing to meet with us, Mr. Takeda. I'd like to introduce my associate.
I'm CherryBoy. I'm CherryBoy. It's nice to meet you. Or more confident, like, I'm CherryBoy. It's nice to meet you. Flash a smile now. He nods in acknowledgement while Yuna continues. CG. Okay. Good.
He is here to represent his team at Ace Academy.
Yep.
And you are in need of a sponsor.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He waves a hand toward the wall and shuffles the data on there.
As you can see, Miss Misaki did a detailed job of describing you and your team in your application. But I'd like to hear from you. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong. CG, I gotta talk about myself. I don't think you want me to do that. I've always had an interest in gears. I like long walks on the beach. What's there to tell? Well, of course, I'm interested in center robotics and becoming a pilot. But I'm more than just a mech guy. I like deep conversations over coffee and good food with good company. I'm also a Gemini, which makes me a bit unpredictable. Some people think Geminis have more than one personality. I laugh nervously under Mr. Takeda's story.
Thank you. That was very enlightening.
I know, right? Do you need more? I can keep going.
That won't be necessary.
CG, he's getting mad. Okay. We'll do right. What's there to tell? I'm in the pilot program at Ace Academy, as are my teammates. We need a sponsor to help us complete the intercollegiate tournament, and that's why we're here.
Of course.
Alright, let's go with it. I've always had an interest. I grew up in the world of gears. I knew from an early age that I wanted to be a pilot. While a student at CINY, or Cine, yeah, we'll call it Cine, at Cine, I began my program in piloting and earned top marks in all of my classes. I recently transferred and tested into the pilot program at Ace Academy, where I'm pursuing my degree in piloting.
As a transfer student, that's not an easy program to test into.
He sounds impressed. Yes.
Tell me, out of all your other options, why did you choose Warp Tech Corporation?
They're the only ones that would take me. You're the best around. Money. It's safe to say your company is doing very well financially. That financial security is just what we need to improve our gears. Plus, the top dog in your field, you guys come up with awesome new weapons. It'd be so cool to test those out before they're released to the public. Mr. Ticket wears his best poker face, and I can't detect any sort of emotion in him.
I see.
Oh, he doesn't like it. I'm sorry. You're the best around. It was an easy decision. Warp Tech Corporation sets a standard for gear weaponry. I read about your latest announcement of the advancement in particle technology. Same output on beam weaponry while reducing core usage by 15%. None of your competitors have made a breakthrough like that yet. There has
also been some controversy over that release.
Indeed. Some are saying using the new technology will affect the longevity of a weapon, but there's no proof of that yet. I prefer to see evidence than believe rumors. Yes, he nods. Oh, yes.
It's refreshing to see a young person keeping up to date with the latest releases.
Yeah. I think I detect a hint of approval in his voice. Yes.
Okay. And why should Warp Tech Corporation choose you? In other words, what sets you apart from the competition?
Well, we're a breath of fresh air. My team is half women. I'm international. I'm Mr. International. As someone who grew up overseas, I bring a new point of view to my Japanese teammates. If you invest in us, you'll be investing in international alliances.
Could the same be said for any other international pilots studying at Ace?
Yeah, but I'm the protagonist, there's no... there's no other international people there.
And there is, of course, the potential backlash if we support an international pilot over a full team of domestic pilots.
Yeah, but my team is half women. We've got women. There's a pause, while Mr. Takeda waits for me to elaborate.
And?
They're good to fight with, and good to look at. It's basically a win-win. Am I right, baby? I give Mr. Takeda a knowing wink and a friendly nudge. Am I right, baby? Yeah. He seems unimpressed. Weird. Showing it what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, I think I've heard enough for now.
Alright, yeah. Okay, we're a breath of fresh air. As a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that we settle... As a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that we stifle creativity. As a new team, we aren't so set in our ways that we stifle creativity. We're not afraid to try new strategies we think will benefit the team, and we're receptive to feedback. And we're receptive to feedback. That said, we're also we're also acutely aware of our abilities. We work well together because we are upfront with each other, not only about our strengths, but also about our weaknesses, and we use that knowledge to our advantage. But also about our weaknesses, and we use that knowledge to our advantage. Sorry, I sneak a peek at Yuna, who looks pleased. Mrs. Takeda seems to appreciate my answer as well.
Well, I think I've heard enough for now. Miss Misaki, do you have a copy of your team's qualifier transcripts?
Yes, of course.
She flips on her tablet and flicks the document onto the projected wall. Just flick them all over. Spread it like cash. The interview seemed to be going well. I glance at Yuna, who smiles encouragingly at me. Mr. Takeda takes a quick glance at the front ledger. Mr. Takeda takes a quick glance at the file and frowns.
Your team is only ranked 21.
Did you want lower or higher? Yes, sir. He sighs and turns off the projection.
You seem generally passionate about your team and your studies, and perhaps if the circumstances were different, we would consider your candidacy. Unfortunately, Warp Tech only accepts teams who are ranked within the top 10 from Ace Academy.
Whoa, who do you think you are? As I'm still processing the rejection, Yuna protests on my behalf.
Mr. Takeda, couldn't you make an exception?
Yeah, man, like, no. Wait, no, I'll wait.
You said yourself that if rank weren't a factor, his team would be a strong candidate. A representation by you would make a significant difference in their growth and development. Their success reflects positively on you and your company.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Misaki. I do believe with skills like his, he will find a sponsor. Just not with us.
Won't you even give him a chance?
Come on, man, give me a chance.
Miss Misaki, I'm sure you understand the image that we have built and what would happen to that image if we stop recruiting from the top 10. I thank you very much for your interest in us and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
His voice has a hard edge of finality. He gestures toward the door, then returns his attention to his desk. Oh, yeah? Well, forget it. Yeah, I don't need you, man. Forget it. I don't need any of that, man. I'm gonna be the best pilot ever. Like, there's gonna be secret weapons, like, in my mech, you know? Like, and I am not going to buy any more of your, what are we buying? What is this again? Any more of your weapons or anything, and I'm going to start the nastiest rumor I can think of about your company. Your beam output is not helping weapons. Your company is garbage. How dare you turn me away? How dare you turn me away? The great one, CherryBoy, the pilot of this epic mech. How dare you? I will not forgive you, Mr. Warping, Mr. Takeda. Mr. Takeda, you have made yourself a very powerful enemy that by the end of the game, I will be like, I'll save the world or something like that. I will not be supporting your company any longer. I will go with a better. I'll start my own company. Forget it. Yeah, I'll like spawn parts out of my thing. I don't care. Okay. That's enough. Sorry, man. All pretense is dropped. Yuna storms out of the office while I follow calmly behind. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Disappointment makes my feet feel heavy. I don't know. I thought I took that pretty well just now. As we leave the building, Yuna whirls to face me.
What? A hypocrite! How can his company be taking risks when he won't take any himself?
Yeah, I know, right? What a jerk. Oh, I like this music. Yeah, I know, right? He probably has like a really tiny, pretty, he probably has a very tiny weird. He probably has a very tiny thing, you know? He probably can't satisfy his wife or something like that. He probably can't, like, you know, make it to his kids' basketball games or baseball, whatever he's doing. He probably, yeah, I don't know what I'm going on about anymore. He probably got a very tiny peener, you know? No offense, anybody, okay? No offense, anybody. I mean, no offense, you know? Okay, then let's go right into it.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
No problem. I'll take care of him in the end game. It's okay. It was a long shot anyway. Even though we didn't get the sponsorship, I still appreciate you helping me out.
Don't give up just yet. I will get you a sponsor.
Thanks, Yuna. I'm not sure how far positive thinking will get us. Leaving less to the imagination might work out in our favor. Let's be realistic. We should show off more of our assets next time.
I doubt that would work.
That's not the reaction I expected. I've never seen her so serious before. Assets, I like her. I'm not sure what else we can try. Without waiting for me to answer, she hops on the back of my bike. I get on after her and start the engine. What is this?
Don't give...
I like your enthusiasm, but I'm not sure that alone will help us find a sponsor. She looks at me blankly. Let's be realistic. The teams we'll need to beat are all in the top 20. What are the chances of us finding a good sponsor who hasn't already been scooped up by competing teams?
It's fine. I'll take care of it.
How?
It's my job. Let's just go back to campus. There's work to do.
Alrighty. Yuna's quiet the entire ride back to campus. When we arrive, she gives me a hurried goodbye and rushes off, leaving me wondering just what she has planned. Alrighty. Well, sitting here and stewing in my thoughts isn't productive. I have some time before I need to go home. Maybe someone will be free. Yes, they will, but that'll wait till next time, fam. Alrighty, let's go. Anyway, that's all the time we got for this, everyone. But thank you so much for watching. I apologize for my stuttering and mumbling and for repeating the lines, fam. Especially during that interview. Probably wasn't the best way, but you know, things like funny outbursts happen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, please do like below. And if there's any other games you'd like me to play or you want to talk, please comment down below as well. If you like this and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That'd be epically appreciated of you. And as always, my name is CherryBoy. My goal in life to make guys smile. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh wait, before I see you. Yeah, we hit over 900 subs. We're almost there, fam. Almost there. We're almost there to 1,000, fam. We're getting there. You guys are the greatest. I love you all. The 900 sub special will definitely be out before the 1,000 sub special. So yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, my name is CherryBoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. See ya.